Hello, thanks for joining me today. This is Danny and welcome back to my modded 1.10.2 series. Today we are going to go meet the Ender Dragon. And like I mentioned last time, this is going to be the first time that I am meeting the post 1.9 Ender Dragon and seeing all the new stuff in the end. I have no idea where the Stronghold is, so we're kind of starting this off in the vanilla fashion of shooting shooting these guys in the air and then dropping them and having to go down and pick them up. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do for a while. We have our Britannia crystal bow. This thing is charged all the way. It's going to use mana to produce bows. It's also going to use mana to protect itself or to repair itself. We're going to use our Manulan broadsword from Tinker's when the dragon is hanging out by the middle part. Because apparently you cannot shoot him with a bow when he's doing that. And we're going to use our sentient sword. I hope that's kind of my plan, to use a sentient sword to finish him off, or her, whatever. In hopes of getting a bunch of will. Okay, I think I found it. It's quite a distance from spawn. Wow. And of course it's underwater. It seems like that always happens to me. That it's always under the water. But that's okay. Got a mine shaft around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hooray! There. So much for you guys. Look at them all. Wow. Good thing I had Journey Map, because I would have never found this. It is totally blocked in. I had to bust my way through here. I just happened to see it on the map. It was pretty clear. I am searching for Endermen for what I hope will be the very, very last time. So once we have the end, we shouldn't have to worry about Ender Pearls anymore. There we go. Okay. Two. We need two more. Actually, one of those I got from an Ender Lily, so only one of those guys dropped it. Oh, I should have been using this. That has looting. Darn it. And I could have got Will. Oh, there we go. Okay. It requires more hits. Oh, there we go. Did you see that? We got two Ender Pearls from one Enderman. Nice. Okay, we're all set, and I don't have any way of getting back home. I have not done any teleportation stuff in this world at all. I don't have a charge porter or anything like that, so we're actually going to have to kill the dragon to get out of here. But I don't think that's going to be terribly hard, so I'm not too worried. Let's, yeah, whatever, that's fine. Have our bow at the ready. And I mean, we can fly. We've got good armor. We've got 10 extra hearts. This should not be hard. Celestial crystal. Huh. Interesting. All right. Let's 3x3 our way out of here. Yay, Ender Lilies. Hey, where'd my hearts? Oh, they'll come back. Alright. Let's get these crystals. Oops. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait. This is not the Draconic Bow. I am actually going to have to break this thing. And I think we can just do this. Oh, okay, we only need to do it on one side. Ow, that hurt. These things do have an explosion power that's actually a little more than a charged creeper, apparently. It's like more than twice that of dynamite. What? Oh, this oh, wow. That's new. far away. Got him again. Oops. Did we get them all? I think we did. Alright. It's time time to take him down. Now apparently it does matter where you hit this guy now. If you hit him in the head, you take a lot more damage. But that was a lot of damage right there. Even just hitting him right in the body. This is an awesome bow. Whoa, what happened here? Come on back. Let's get a good headshot right here. Okay, so now we actually have to hit him with a sword. He's gonna shoot fire and stuff, and the dragon's breath and all that. Oh, I didn't bring any jars to get the dragon's breath. Okay, now we switch back to the bow. Ah. This is definitely a little harder than it was before. Not as hard as it should be, though. That's the one thing about playing modded Minecraft is the Ender Dragon fight. It just doesn't have that same like fear factor that you get with the in vanilla. When you're stuck on the ground, or you have to pillar or Ender Pearl from pillar to pillar. And when he hits you, you actually take a decent amount of damage. But I guess that's what the Chaos Guardian is for. Hooray! So if we leave right away, we may be able to come back and get this. Oh, maybe not. Hooray! And I got rid of all my levels before I came here. I put them in my XP obelisk. So I just got 73? 73 levels from the Ender Dragon? Wow. That is more than I thought. Nice. Now we can grab these. Actually, I want the whole plant. I'm going to grab a bunch of these, and we're going to start an Ender Pearl farm. Ender biotite ore. Now let's take it anyways. I'm guessing that we can make decorative blocks. Oh, okay, so it drops this Ender biotite, which we can make weather sensor. Oh, look at that. Cool. So not everything in Quark is small. And yes, I think... Hey. Oh, the bees! The bees are stinging me. We may get into bees in this series. I've been thinking about that because I've been wanting to get into forestry, into like the trees and the garden. Whoops, trees and gardens and all that stuff. And I've been reluctant to do bees. I've never done bees before, and I'm a little reluctant because, well, they're a lot of work. Frankly, they're a lot of work, and they take a lot of time, and they sting you, and they're a little bit grindy. But I think I want to check it out. I think it would be a lot of fun, actually. And I want to be able to breed trees. I'd like to get into the whole tree breeding thing with forestry. And it's a lot easier to do that. It's a lot faster if you have bees. We have almost a stat. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. That's going to be good enough to get us started, to get a good farm started. So, let's head back home. The end. Hooray! I wonder if this has changed. Hooray, I'm back, and I'm feeling at one with the universe. Yeah, another Enderman. Oh, whatever. I don't need any Ender Pearls at the moment. Let's just see if this is gonna work. I have a feeling it won't, but let's try it anyway. Let's get rid of these for now. Oh, it's just gonna plant another one. That is pumpkin seeds. And we'll replace these with end stone. Okay. That spell is so messy. Okay, now let's put some of these guys in here. It's working! Oh, that's awesome. Hooray, we have automated ender pearls. That, oh my god. I just doubled the space that we're using for that because we had tons of rice, so I'm just gonna do wheat back here now because we have so much rice. It turns out that the greenhouse glass seems to be boosting the ender lilies. Look at that. Now normally if you bone meal ender lilies, they'll actually lose progress. But these seem to be gaining progress rather quickly. Nice. Why not? Oh, they don't stack. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just did the Ender Dragon, and I forgot to do 2 things. I forgot to grab some Dragon's Breath, and I forgot to kill him with my sentient sword. Remember I was talking about doing that because I wanted to see how much will we would get from the Ender Dragon. But fortunately, in 1.10, well, starting with 1.9, as you may already know, we can respawn the Ender Dragon with 4 Ender Crystals. Okay. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Yay! I did it right. Nice. Oh, that's cool. And this is just vanilla. Very cool. That was really neat. I like that. That was one of the more interesting vanilla effects I've seen. And it actually puts the chains back on too. Alright, we're done with that. Now let's make sure we remember to use the sentient sword. Oh, there we go. 9577 will. Okay, now sentient sword. Hey. 98. Wow. Okay. So we got about over 200 will from the Ender Dragon. Hey, let's check this out. Why not? Hey. It's the Inn City. Oh, the only problem is I don't know how to get back. I didn't look that up. Oh, look, there's hives here too. We can grab some of these chorus plants if we want. What are these? That's Biomes of Plenty stuff there. I'm just checking out vanilla stuff today, man. That's cool, right? We can do that even though it's a modded series. So we got some chorus fruit. Man, could you imagine if we couldn't fly? This would take forever. Walking around here, we'd have to be ender pearling from island to island. Hooray! I finally found one. Wow, that took forever. Holy crap, look at all the traveling I did. Wait, where even am I? Journey map doesn't always work quite right in the end, it seems. So this would be really hard if we couldn't fly. This would be a real challenge. Because you have to almost do kind of a parkour thing to get up. Yeah, right here. But, you know, we don't have to do that. So I'm just going to run around here and collect things. And, oh, I just got a banner. What was that noise? Oh, and these are actually light sources. Oh, that's the shulker right there. This thing would make us fly if we weren't flying. Oh, see, it's making us levitate. And you could use that to your advantage if you couldn't otherwise fly. But you have to be careful because, you know, when the effect wears off, that happens. Look at them all. They're everywhere. They're so weird. Wonder if you can shield against those. They're so weird. What? Oh, darn it. Got a couple of potions. We may as well take the brewing stand. I don't even think I have a brewing stand. I haven't even made one yet. We'll take a bunch of these blocks too, but first I want to find the good stuff. No! Darn it. Whoops. There's the elytra. Oh crap, we're full. 6 gold. Ooh, some ambrosia. An iron sword with sharpness 4 and knockback 2. A bunch of emeralds. Some beetroot seeds. Biome crystals. Steadfast princess. There's some loot. There's some more loot. Ooh, what's that? Diamond. Sharpness 4. XP boost 3. Oh, that's a nice one. Protection 4. Diamond helmet. A proven grafter for 4. Alright. I'm taking a bunch of these purpur blocks. You can actually use the purpur blocks to make voidstone now from chisel. So you don't have to use so many eyes of ender. That was a great trip. We got lots of loot. We got lots of new blocks. We got some ender air from Britannia. That's basically where you just click on just click in the air in the end with a bottle. We've got our dragon's breath, which we can use to make all the vanilla lingering potions, and then we can also use them to make the ender star from actual additions, which I think I'm going to make so that I can make one of these rings. So we'll need another star, of course, but I'd like to make an advanced ring of regen for when we meet the Gaia Guardian. We'll get to that when we get there. And of course we have the elytra. So that's kind of exciting, although it's, I mean, we totally don't need it at this point, and if we have it, we lose. I don't know if I know how to use it though. Let's see. So we don't fly. Wait. There we go. Whee! We also got a grafter from forestry. In fact, we got a whole bunch of forestry stuff to kind of get us started with that. The grafter, I think that's what we're going to use when we do tree breeding. That's basically, the grafter allows you to get saplings. So instead of just having a small chance of getting a sapling when you break a leaf, you pretty much always get one. And of course we got a ton of XP, hooray! And we can dump that all in here, bringing us up to 81 XP. And of course if we take that out a little at a time, I mean I just got 10 levels from one level. So, because the higher levels of course have more XP points. So we are totally set with XP, man, for a long time. And we're getting it faster than we're using it, so we'll be able to max out all our enchantments and such. Actually, I wonder if the Elytra is enchantable. I don't think it is. Nope. So we're now ready to kind of move on to a lot of the stuff that we were stuck with before, because we now have Ender Pearls. That's the big thing, man. We have Ender Pearls just pouring in. We've got like, I think there's like over 70 in there right now, and I used a bunch of them. And we started out with 60. When we returned from the end the first time, we had 60, and I think I used like 10 of them or so. So we've got 20 extra Ender Pearls just from this little while that we've been playing. Well, as you can see, our wireless grid is working. And I've got one up here, I have one down there, and I have one over there. So we'll have wireless most everywhere we go now. Hooray! I went to the I went to the Nether and I got a whole bunch of gas tears today. Using my sentient sword, I had like 15 of them, but I used some for the crystals. So I do hope you enjoyed this. In the next episode, now I said that we were going to do the Ender Pearl farm in the next episode with forestry. I've decided against that because, well, because it works with the Ender IO farm, and we're getting a lot of Ender Pearls, and we're not going to need any more. We're not going to need more Ender Pearls than what we're getting in. It's going to more than keep up with our demand for Ender Pearls, and in fact, at some point I'm probably going to have to shut it off because we're going to have so many. So we'll see. Instead, I want to do a tree farm. I want to do the forestry multi-block farm, tree farm. We've got our Neotech tree farm over here, which is doing beautifully. However, it's not quite keeping up, and we could of course expand it, but I think it's just a good excuse for me to start playing around with the forestry farms, which is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And it's going to be kind of our first forestry thing will be the tree farm. And then after that, we're going to come back to Botania and probably do the Gaia Guardian thing. Start getting ready for that. And so that should be probably... I'll have to decide which one I'm going to do first, which one I'm going to do second. I think I'm going to do the forestry thing first because, like I said, our tree farm isn't keeping up. And right now our mana... I mean, it's keeping up right now. But when we use a lot of mana, it doesn't keep up. So I want to get that to the point where it can keep up with our mana production, so that if we use a ton of mana, which we probably will be using a lot more mana as we get ready for the Gaia Guardian fight. So that's the plan. I do hope you join me for that. And if you have any questions, comments, whatever, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to click the like button if you did enjoy this. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.